Hi Binary, hi Blob. Thank you Z for the Prime resubscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Binary, you just had that trashy freezer burrito with habanero Tabasco. Dang, tasty, tasty. We had Taco Bell for dinner, so I'm right there with you. I got the stacker, which is kind of like their mix between quesadilla and crunch wrap. It's like a half a quesadilla stuffed with the beef. They're pretty good. I like them. I needed a break from my double deckers. I was having too many of them. For some reason, this intro is reminding me of a. I think maybe it's just the time signature that it's in right now. It's reminding me of this song by who is it? Grim Salvo. The song is Walt Disney Worm Dog. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking about Walt Disney Worm Dog right now. If anyone knows, then you know. Yo, we're back for the Séance of Blake Manor. Welcome back and welcome in. My name is Evan. We are here to check out day 2. We're at 8 a.m. day 2. We just spent the night here. We're going to jump in and see what's going on. Here we are, awake in our room. We've already observed everything that's in here last night. So we might as well start our day. We got a whole day ahead of us. It's 8 a.m. Might as well head out into the atrium. Let's see what's up. Day 2, Saturday, October 30th, 8 a.m. Creepy sounds, that's what's happening. Oh my goodness, you guys, so many people.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Tall woman. Nice.
Hard to say, Miss Hisham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all
Hisham.
I had to do was hit the wrong part.
The voice acting is... Oh. The stable master and groundsman, Master Darach Hunter. Average airspeed of a coconut-laden swallow. Through the window. Yep. Who's this? Given the attire, he's likely Father Lorcan Sinot. Those whispering women. Only one matching pair signed in at the same time. A Mrs. Victoria Lau and Miss Ivy McLeod. Wait, Velvis gave you diamonds in Minecraft today? Nice, dude. Vel's already grinding. Hell yeah. That's so funny. That's hype. All the gear, huh? Who's this? Who's this creepy guy?
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Got the mulled wine again. Feels so appropriate. The mulled wine is quite a vibe for this this stream, this game. I'd agree.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, the housekeeper. You guys, there's so many people.
Sorry, Marquess.
Miss Murphy?
Saoirse. Oh, they stopped doing the voice acting. I gotta do it. I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long. Miss Murphy, the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
Shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Why do I think that Walter was dead? This picture makes him look like Walter's dead. Maybe something going on, I don't know. The Marquess of Dune, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house, Walter? Walter? Where are you, Walter? The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
I would assume so.
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Hey, she's got that cross design. I can't remember the name of the cross, but we saw that on the wall in one of the places. I remember that.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Aunt, perhaps this is our... I don't even want to know how do you pronounce these names? Irish is like some Irish names. They're like in Irish words in general that are just pronounced entirely different than how they're spelled. If you like were to read them in English parsing. It's Rory. Yeah, it's definitely just, it's got to be just Rory, right? Oh. Rory. But then what's this? What is a D and an H next to each other? Oh no. Mr. O'Finn doesn't get voice acting right now? Ha, she's said far worse about me, and all of it true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that. Mr. O'Finn. He wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the X. Domhnall O'Finn.
A bad omen? And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Mrs. Darcy
Damn,
is not
monocle
my
man.
woman, Mr. Skerritt, nor am I her man.
Apparently the
And
D
our
is
people
silent.
belong
Interesting.
Only to ourselves.
The D is silent, so this is Loy Upre?
Actually, the cards are more of
Exactly like that, right?
a guide. They reflect...
Is there a need to pull yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
Bait? I have no idea what you're talking about. No clue. What are you talking about? Etienne Toussaint? Enos Barbosa and Quarantine Quinn. Speaking of late arrivals. Who, you talking to me? Who's our newest guest? No, they're all looking at me. Everyone's looking at... Oh, wait, no, they're looking at this dude. Wait, no, that dude is me. I forgot what I looked like. Oops. This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up. Saved by the bellboy. Seamus Doyle. Hey, that means we got a whole hour before breakfast to go snoop around. One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. It's one big click and you're not in it. Yeah, for real. Who are they all? They're all here for the séance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much, or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Oh, we gotta snoop in their rooms, huh?
Un moment. Monsieur? You would be, Declan Ward, correct?
Correct.
Allow me to even the playing field, huh? I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics. And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Okay. See, this is where I'm like, we could bring up the fraudulent letter if it's the topic of fraud you want to speak about. Let me analyze you really quick, though. What's this? Society of Psychical Research symbol. A crest which reads Society of Psychical Research. And then what you got there? Notebook worn around the edges, kept close to hand. Let's talk. Let's talk, buddy. Let's talk about fraud. What do you got? What do you know about fraud? Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a séance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan, and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. Those who merely believe. Okay. Do I just bring up our... Ward is very kind and understanding for real. Can I not... Would I have had to, at 8 o'clock, grab the intel? Like, do I not have the intel? The other stuff? Or should I just... I don't know. I guess we can just ask about Evelyn Dean. We might as well. Do you know Miss Dean? We have met once or twice, but never exchanged anything more than small talk. She came off as pleasant, though I suspect there was more to her than she let on. Certainly, I was right, as it is clear to me now that many guests have complex relations with that woman. What an interesting life she must lead. Mother's gonna take all of our time here. Yeah, how do you know who I am? Good question. You know me, sir? Not quite, I know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I've read about. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone.
That's all.
I think not, monsieur. We're not done talking yet.
Okay. What do you want to talk about? He said, excuse me, please talk to me about something else. Maybe it's the ones... Yeah, Sirius Aura. It's probably the ones that are lit up gold, I just realized. So, we can ask about Vincent Varley. Have you spoken to the manager? Varley? Not extensively. I don't take him as one for idle conversation. My kind of man. I doubt we would have to talk about every single piece of information, but... Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? Non. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene. But believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it is all real. It is hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. This is ridiculous. To you right now? Maybe. But you're here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. Now can I leave?
That's all.
I think not.
Brother, you're going to take my time and talk to me about every single piece of information that's in here? Oh wait, there's another gold one. It's got to be that, huh? You suspect someone then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about the relationship with Dean. Dean, yeah. And their own reasons for attending the séance. You've gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. We already have enough information? Form hypothesis. Holy. Okay. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to coerce me into, let's see. It's got to be investigating a guest for fraudulence, or maybe for his society. I didn't ask about the society. Do we think he's here for me to creep on someone for fraud? He is all about the fraud. Maybe he's after something about the society. Instead, I have all the information, so coin toss, honestly. No, that doesn't make any sense. My bad. A guest for fraud. There we go. I know what happened here. And that makes sense because it didn't make us learn about his society, so.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Get confronted on. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you,
Alright.
I knew you would have to help.
What can you do for me, Toussaint?
So, you do know who I am.
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson.
Okay.
I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room.
Dang.
Find something that proves the case.
He said time to snoop.
I'm sure.
Yo, what's up, Larry? Welcome in.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet, no?
That's a good point.
You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes?
Okay.
Wise. Well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
Damn.
How do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
That rhymed. That's crazy. Dude said, hey, I'm here to snoop on this one person, and I bet you she's done nothing wrong. I bet this dude's got other motives going on. You can eavesdrop on private conversations to discover more clues. Oh, we're eavesdropping, all right.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No use for one. Jewelry is an oral tradition. So
An oral man.
I'll gonna serve me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
Oh, he's got a chisel on him, though.
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
That's like a druid, right? That is indeed the druid dude, yes.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
Nah, this dude's legit. What do you mean, is that some kind of Irish saying? He means they haven't gutted a bird to read its entrails. He knows what he's talking about. Get off his back.
You'll excuse me then.
Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name in the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. We already assumed that, but that confirms it. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This information will be added to the timetable. Press 3 to see more. We have a whole schedule laid out here. This is beautiful. As you learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for that time slot. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. Oh, baby. Okay, so you're here now. I don't know where you are going to be, so I can't search your room safely. Wait, no, you're in the atrium at 8 a.m., so I can go to your room now, in theory. Right? I think. Can't hear anything. Doesn't seem like anyone's inside. This is where Hazel Erickson's staying. I'm just gonna go inside real quick. I doubt there'll be anything that weird in here. Act on Etienne Toussaint. Is that just saying that we're doing what he wants right now? What is this? Investigate. Yeah, okay. So we already confronted. We have to prove she's a fraud. It feels bad, man. Feels bad. Crystal ball. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. It's because I don't got the magic touch. It's got nothing to do with her. Nice tarot deck. Standard deck of tarot cards. I can't see anything special about them. Yeah, I don't know how to read them. What am I thinking? I'm not going to do us any good. Combination lock. Muted. That happened early. Evelyn Dean is a target. But Etienne Toussaint's crossed out, which is interesting. The Callahans are on here. And Hunter is on here. Interesting. Thanks, Blob. How kind of you. Oh, shoot. Let's open this. You been writing anything? Writing materials, that's fine. The remains of a letter from a contract telling her that she is magically void. Meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Damn, she really tried to. I mean, that's. If I'm supposed to prove that she's a fraud, the fact that she put in an application and they were like, nah, you don't got the power, that's effed. How do you feel about the time limit in this game so far? Was reading some reviews on the demo and some people seem to dislike it. You know, I took a quick look at the Steam reviews too, and people were like, oh, the time limit, I wish it wasn't there, but like, that's the whole point of the game. We have timetables for when people are where, so we have to plan out our route. People who are saying that are under the impression that, I don't know, that every game is supposed to be beaten completely linearly, and that, like, the whole idea of, like, starting the day over, that's what it seemed like. People were like, why would you make a game where you have to do that? But, like, that's like any game where you die in the game, you get pieces of information, and then you come back and you keep all the information. Like, it's not resetting your information that you've gained. So it's all leading to progression in the end, it seems. I don't know. It feels like the same type of people who wrote reviews about Blueprints and were like, I've been playing Blueprints for 1 hour and I just can't get to the end. I keep dying. It's not fun. Negative review. And you're like, that's the whole game. Like, you're not getting to the end yet because you have to learn things about how to get to the end. And it's going to take you more than an hour. So it feels like those same kinds of complaints to me. Maybe I'm overstating that, but that's what it came across as, at least. Mrs. Erickson's schedule for the weekend. I have noted her movements in my timetable. I think it would be very different if, like, time progressed with real time. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like if time progressed with real time, because then I'd feel rushed. But since time only progresses when I investigate things, that feels like a good game mechanic to me. Some dress clothes, nothing important. A dress bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. Too bad I can't put that on. I'm just checking everything just in case there's something hiding somewhere.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
I found some good evidence. That letter wasn't good enough for you? Hogged? Dang, she got hogged in the nightstand? A book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society. A variety of average-sized shoes. A book by Mr. Toussaint. Oh, shoot. She's reading Etienne's book. Frauds and Their Methodology, Volume 2. It has several pages bookmarked. Interesting. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. What's this? A mixture of morphine and scopolamine. What the hell? What is this word? What the hell is this scopolamine? I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or something more sinister? Makes people zombie-like for a while? Suggestible? Ah. Thank you, Binary. I knew you'd have the intel. Oh. Close that up. Is this enough information? Ah. We have tried for years. You just cannot train what there is to know. It's just the way of things. Why magic is not for you, not in you, is beyond me. Bang. Called out. He's calling me an addict? No, I'm calling you knowledgeable. I'm calling you a knowledgeable individual. What's up, Jay? Welcome in. Oh yeah, we need to do this. What is the combination for this, I wonder? Do we just try... I mean, it's too easy, but we could just try hogged. That was the only 4-letter word we saw anywhere, right? I'm doing good, Jay. We're chilling. That was it. I'm unlocking chests. I'm gathering clues. We got a collection of notes in here. Some ancient-looking pages. Illuminatus Magicus Consumatio. What does hogged mean? Can I get one hogged? It was Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn on the book. They abbreviated to hogged. How you liking the game so far? Dude, this game is awesome. This game is awesome. I think it's really well thought out. It It feels good. I'm enjoying the way that the interconnectedness of the characters and things like that. It's really cool. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Okay, so she's got this whole thing where she doesn't have power. She keeps being told she doesn't have power. And she is trying her darndest to find power. Cannibal. She's doing something. Place a sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candles, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. Uh-oh. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. Yeah, this is not looking good. Chad, this is not this looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. And good God, she can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. Yeah, this is not looking good for Hazel Erickson. I was gonna say maybe there's something else going on here, but this is not looking good. Small stones with runes carved onto them. Rich red candles. Something about them leaves me uncomfortable. I feel like that's clearly enough information for us to be on our way out of here. Let's close that up, though. Don't want anyone to know who I was snooping. How many desperate people would actually be willing to do that? Clearly not willing if there's sedation having to happen over here. You know? I don't think this is a voluntary situation, most likely. Wait, but did it say willing in the thing? I might have missed that. Oh, you mean willing to eat it? I mean, if it's your whole life, I guess. Yeah, maybe Blob. We'll talk. Let's talk, Toussaint.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Yeah, I got some intel. So about these pages. I found a ritual in her room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous. Rather, too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt find many here studying strange things, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? See, this is correct. However, what's up with the drugs? If we are to know that this is her plan and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She's unlikely to confess to me, but you perhaps? Alright, let's ask you about the paper. I found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought it might interest you. It does, but a scrap you say? Is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Ah, then it will not suffice. I do not think we could convince anyone it isn't a forgery, however real it might be. What about this list of names? 'Cause you're on it, bud. I discovered a list in her room with names of guests on it. Doesn't prove anything in and of itself. A list of marks for her fraudulent ways. A list of something more who can say off that alone. And this is nice about this game too, is we're not jumping to any conclusions. We literally had a list of names. This dude's name was crossed out. Dean's name was circled, but this dude is like, this is not proof. We got nothing. It's a list, buddy. Slow down. Thank you. I think trying to deny it will make it worse for me at this point. I accept my fate. Oh no, Blob. You're allowed to say that you don't eat humans. It's okay. You're allowed to defend yourself on that front. You do look guilty, in fact. I'm sure you are. Damn. Your name was marked off. How insulting. A list of people she does not like, maybe? Evelyn Dean's name was circled. At the top was written targets. I guess we didn't tell you that part. That's true. It did say targets. Speculation, yes, but perhaps it is that I do not use magic, whereas Mademoiselle Dean, she is rumored to be a studied woman. I don't eat humans, everyone. Thanks, Blob, for letting us know. Thank you for letting us know. I'm going to ask you about this timetable. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Other than the ball this evening, I hope to attend the talks. Talks? In the drawing room. One at 11, one at 3, and one more at 5 if you wish to join me. And tomorrow, let me see. I plan to attend the drawing room talks at 3 and 5. I want to eat before the séance at 9, but I have no interest in the silent dinner, so I'll need to corner the staff and make arrangements for beforehand. Bro just gave me his entire itinerary. Alright. I'm wasting a lot of time here. I'm gonna leave.
Take care, monsieur.
I'm gonna go talk to somebody else. Wait, we still have more? What more does Etienne want? I discussed all these things. I guess I could discuss them with her.
You sure you don't eat human flesh, Blobby?
It's a good question, Jay. Let's talk to our druid friend. But first, wait, what's the mystery thing? Let me pop my mystery list here as well. Oh wait, that is just this. Mysteries. He told Miss Erickson that he cannot write in English. I can build a profile by analyzing him speaking to him or guess about him. And his room is room 20. Blobby Wobby sounds cute. Blobby Wobby's so good. We love our Blobby Wobby, don't we, folks? His room's in the corridor. Maybe he just didn't, maybe he forgot to lock his door. Where's the men's room? I gotta go. What is this? The West Tower? You guys, I'm just exploring at this point. Oh shoot, there's so much to see. Ground floor west corridor. Holy crap. Thank you, anonymous user, for the 5 gifteds. Thank you so much. Yo, Jay grabbed one, Igloo grabbed one. Hell yeah. And Larry got one. That's hype. Thank you so much. That's so kind. And it kicked off a hype train as well. Let's get those hype train emotes going. W Gifter. Everyone pop some hype train emotes. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Larry? Thank you, anonymous gifter. Imagine if Blob started a new account called Blobby Wobby. Wait. And he suddenly got thousands of followers. Wouldn't that be crazy? That's so true. You guys, oh, the creepy weeping angel facing the corner of the room. Blink and you're dead type shit. Guys, it is. I was joking. It literally is blink and you're dead weeping angel moment here. Oh no. Hi. Hello. The door is locked. I'm going now. Yeah, don't blink. Blink and you're dead. Oh. Okay. I went in the ground floor hallway. I'm just looking around. Drawing room. Lectern. Saturday, 11 a.m. The History of Blake Manor. Marquess Blake. 3 p.m. The Other Crowd. Miss Callahan. 5 p.m. What We Know of Ghosts. Sunday, we have Mass. And then a Protestant service earlier in the day. Irish mythology class. So much stuff. Don't turn your back, don't look away, and don't blink. Exactly. How do I ban you from Ebrozo's chat? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's so silly. You guys are so funny. Bunch of goofballs over there. All right, who do we talk to? We could talk to Mrs. Erickson. We can get her side of the story.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
I don't think so.
I'm Declan Ward. Miss
oh.
Mrs. Erickson.
Sorry, my bad.
Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly.
All right, Hazel.
I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Before the end? Yeah, before the end. I'm hoping to pick up some skills before the end. Oh. Oh no, the end of what? You guys, we got 1 more minute left on that hype train. Somebody toot the toot toot horn of that train. We gotta keep her running. She's gonna crash and burn. What's going on with your cross? A crest on a necklace, an elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. It's a pretty look. I like it. Hey, thank you for the gifted binary. Hell yeah. I appreciate it. Frey D Cat got it. Nice. An array of jewelry. The sort worn by spiritualists and show women. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you, anonymous user, again for a sub. Yo, that pops us up to hype train level 2. Let's go. Level 2 complete, rather. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all are the best. Thank you, Blob, for the gifted. Hey. It was anonymous gifter. It was anonymous gifter. And then the train crashed. Nah, the train resets. We got another 5 minutes to keep the train running. We just gotta keep shoveling coal in there. I'm a cheapskate, bro. I would never. Exactly. Blob would never. Blob's not that kind of guy. Oh, what's going on with your hands here? Nervous energy. She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable. For what reason? We can form a hypothesis already. Let's see if we can get this right now. We have 15 of 20 evidence pieces found regarding Hazel Erickson. Okay. Look at all of this stuff. I'm gonna just do that. Let's think here. I like this. I like this. Hazel Erickson's goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean. This is to unlock magical abilities. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. This is what we're talking about. I'm gonna consider this. What if? This doesn't seem right. It's not. It wasn't as easy as that. Who the fuck gifted me? It was an anonymous user. It was an anonymous user. I think that hit you. Yeah. We got the hype train rolling over here. So people popping off. People popping off over here. What's up, Ricky? How you doing? Maybe it's steal? To steal the magical abilities. What if? There we go. I know what happened here.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
I know exactly what you're up to. Good wanting Taco Bell, but knowing I shouldn't. I mean, I ate Taco Bell today. I got an extra Taco Bell burrito in the fridge right now. Do you want me to throw it up to you? Catch that. Mrs. Erickson.
Mr. Ward.
I hate to bother you, but confront! Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean, to steal magical abilities.
Yes, please throw the Taco Bell directly in my face.
I'll do it. I'll throw my taco right at you. Yo, I saw someone the other day who was streaming, and they had just hit partner or something like that. They just got partnered on Twitch, and Taco Bell gifted them like, it was like $500 or like $1,000 or something worth of subs, and was like, here you go, get some stuff for your setup. Bro, that's crazy. Taco Bell really out here supporting the streamers. we gotta get on that. Yeah, we gotta get on that for me, for real. That could be you one day. It's true. I could be the Taco Bell guy. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't gotten any emails from their legal department yet, or their marketing department.
To rifle through my belongings. Bad news for both of us then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief.
You'll DM them? Yeah.
I believe you.
Perfect.
Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see.
How many pounds of Taco Bell would they require you to weigh? I mean, all of the pounds that make up me pretty much comprised of Taco Bell. So...
And to be kept from it by...
I know I've got at least a few Taco Bell pounds on me.
What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing?
Yo, thank you again for the hype train, everyone. Huge all around. Thank you, everyone, for dropping the subs. Make sure to grab your hype train emotes and everything. Don't miss out on your hype emotes.
Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
All right. Good lord, that woman is insane. Desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Toussaint will have some idea. I know you don't want to talk to me anymore, but...
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
Yeah, but I just want to ask you about... you confessed to me, so like, what's up with that? Surely you can't actually mean to kill. Lower your voice and say nothing more about it. Do you hear me? Holy. Okay. Tell me... Okay, she knows that I was in her room already. What the hell is up with this list of names? There's quite the turnout. She feels awfully uncomfortable. Yeah. You just put yourself next on the 3-course menu, bro. Oh, that was true. Yo, what's up, Igloo? Yeah, you snagged a gifty in the hype train we just had. Yeah, I just put myself on the menu. Maybe someone is making her do this. I wonder. Are there any you would recommend talking with? People whose skill you particularly admire? Oh, well, Miss Mantravani, of course, but she's so busy she's hard to talk to. Miss Dean is also a skilled practitioner, though I have not seen her in a few days. You can finally use this. Yeah, you get the blob emote. Hell yeah. Oh, so Miss Dean was one of these people who believed they could use magic? Perhaps you should talk with the Callahans. Do I have any other evidence I want to discuss with you? We can take us to 8:45, sure. What can you tell me about... Tell me about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, because this is someone else maybe linked to it. Do you know anything about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Miss Erickson? Still think it's Gru thinking with his hands behind his back? I know. Do I? I would sure hope so. Let's see, what can I tell you? We're a society of those interested in magic, especially the divine, what you'll hear called high magic. Right now, the Egyptian style is in fashion. The society is based in London. You should see about it. You know, if ever you find yourself over there. Alright, that's all I want to talk to you about right now.
Bother you anymore, Mrs. Erickson.
Yeah.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye, Mrs. Erickson.
Oh, it's nearing breakfast and I need to find that evidence for Mr. Toussaint soon.
Additional 1 actions in the mind map. Which one's the mind map? That's this one, right? Current focus, confront. Maybe additional 1 actions in the mind map. What do you want me to do? What other actions do you want me to take in here? We already know these. Aha! Okay, yeah, tell Mr. Toussaint about the confession. That makes sense. Mark all is seen. Yo, all the UI stuff in this game is really good too. It's all really good too. The fact I can mark all as seen, the fact I can navigate so many of these things just with button presses, I appreciate. The fact I can double click things to, like, if I'm like out a menu, single click doesn't go in, double click goes. It's just like all very intuitive. I really like. Mr. Toussaint, yeah, exactly. Tucson, Arizona. Where did he go? Did he tell me what he was up to? Toussaint. Where did Mr. Toussaint go? Erickson's bedroom. This is crazy. He just disappeared on me? Oh, there you are. There you are.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Is that really how it's pronounced? Tucson? Spelled Tucson? Yep. Isn't that really good? Someone was having a good time there. Or Toussaint. People pronounce it Toussaint. I ain't never heard it Toussaint. That's crazy. Yo, we have ads happening in just a sec, so I'm gonna pause up, and then we'll talk to Toussaint about our findings with our medium. You're joking about Toussaint. Oh, I got you. I got you. Ads? Oh no. I know so many of you don't have to worry about ads now. It's so good. You can just chill and listen to this creepy, creepy music. But I gotta go take a quick pause because I gotta go get a snack and some water. So I will be right back. I'll catch you guys in a sec. Yo, what's up, Dane? Welcome in. Strained a muscle or something? Taking it easy? Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I hope you rest up, feel better soon. And Blob, I feel your pain. I got killed by an Enderman today because I was just out running around. And I was like, oh, an Enderman. I'm going to hit that with my stone axe with no other weapons on me, and I didn't have any armor on me. I was like, yeah, I can take that guy. I don't have to hide under anything. I don't have to like build a little thing to stand under to kill this guy. I'll just hit him. Rookie mistake. I was like, it's fine. It's just one Enderman. And then he just went, and I was dead. Okay, we need to talk to Toussaint. Yeah, okay, well, Mrs. Erickson is a fraud.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan.
She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she would...
Yeah, I fucked her and I found out for real.
Heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse the soul with coin. My record
One can clean the soul with coin?
That in her time.
Dang. I need some of that. Just kidding. I don't want to spend my money on that. That's a waste of my money.
Our business is done.
I'd rather spend it on
Whatever
Taco
reason
Bell.
You're really here. Your identity is safe with me.
I genuinely heard I fucked her and I found out. Wait, I fucked her and found out. That's crazy. Literally no one has ever said that, even the church. Yeah, never. That was never a thing. There's definitely never anything like that ever happened. Taco Bell is the real soul cleanse. It'll cleanse more than just your soul, that's for sure.
And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the Séance out.
We might be the most Taco Bell coded chat. You know what's funny? Is I've been in those Taco Bell sponsored streams just to check and see what's going on. Or those ones where, you know, they'll have like Taco Bell in the chat or whatever. They don't care about Taco Bell. They're barely talking about Taco Bell. They don't discuss the finer details of they're so blanket level. If they bring up Taco Bell, it's the most boring ass thing I've ever heard about Taco Bell. I want the nitty gritty. I want everything going on. You get that Taco Bell sponsor. I need every piece of intel I can get. But speaking of, you know how there was that new Baja Blast flavor that dropped? Where'd it go? Does anyone know where that Baja Blast flavor went? Because it's not at the Taco Bells near me anymore. They're not like us? For real. For real. That shit sucked anyway. I thought it was pretty good. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I was the only person in the world who liked it, and that's why they took it away. They've got the, They did the orange cream freeze now, and now you can just get the cream freeze on its own. I honestly had just the cream freeze the other day, and it was pretty good. Where'd mine go? Both times I ordered it? Yeah. Wait, it didn't... Wait, like you ordered it, but you didn't get it? That's crazy. I once hooked up with a girl from Taco Bell and her sister. Larry, you're crazy, bro. What the fuck? That's the craziest shit I ever heard. Dude, that's insane. Oh, wait. And if they didn't give it to you both times, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, they have the new freeze. I think there's like an exclusive freeze right now. It's like a strawberry cream one. I didn't get that one yet. I might try it next week if it's still on the menu. But honestly, just the one that with just the cream, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I want like horchata. I want like a cinnamon cream freeze. That would go crazy, I feel like. Don't get the strawberry cream? Okay. Because I got the orange cream. It was pretty good. I got the normal cream. It was pretty good. But you're saying straight up don't get the strawberry cream? Do not? Okay.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Mystery solved. I'm cooking? They're so close. You're a freaking, you know, fast food, American Mexican food. You gotta have your horchata. I cannot imagine any strawberry soda ever being good. Never had a good experience. It's always so... Yeah, I get you. It's always too artificial or something. Taco Bell, what are you doing? They're like one step off because they've got the like the cream to put in the drinks. They've got the cream freeze. They just need that cinnamon ricey flavor, and that's it. It's just pure syrup, sugar on sugar. That's fair. So it tasted good, but the day after when I went to throw away the cup, there was a really weird red and white like Jello sitting at the bottom. I just didn't get mixed enough then. Never getting that strawberry one. That just sounds like it didn't get mixed enough. I don't got a problem with that. Look, everything. If you leave a cup out, if you leave a cup out overnight with anything left in there, bro, all that stuff's gonna separate. That's how liquid works. Hate to break it to you, that's how liquid works. But you drank all of it? What, you drank all of it and then you came back and there was more stuff in the cup afterwards? That's extraterrestrial shit, bro. That was an alien that spawned in your cup. Brother Beats? Yo, what's up? How's it going? What's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome in. Oop, I'm pressing the wrong things. What a username. For real. Doing well yourself? I'm doing great. We're hanging out. I'm supposed to be solving a mystery right now. We're supposed to be solving a mystery right now, but we're just talking about Taco Bell instead. Which, like, in this game, look, this thing is gonna make us a freeze. Bro, wait. Flavors for freezes? Okay, chuck the cream out the window right now. You could even do it with cream. Give me lime. I know we got the Baja Blast and that's already like citrus adjacent. Give me straight up, make my mouth pucker, sour lime. Am I right? Need real lime? Exactly. Just a straight like limey lime. Need real lime when it's lime? That's true. That's true. To make it punch as hard as it needs to, and they wouldn't do it, would they? Fake lime is never, ever limey. No idea, just love the username. What you been up to, Brother Beats? Anything new in the life? Get me some bubbly water with a squirt of some lime right now. That sounds so refreshing and tasty. The gauge decreased and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the séance. Oh, this is the belief meter. Wait, which movie is it? It's in Elf, right? Where Will Ferrell has to make everyone believe so hard in Santa Claus that the meter flies off the scale so that the sleigh can fly. Am I correct in that? Can I get a confirm? Can I get a +2 for that? Is that correct? Is this that meter? Is this the belief meter? Except we're trying to go the thank you for the +2. We gotta go. We're trying to bring it down. We're trying to make people non-believers. Not much, man. Work lately. I feel it. Yeah, I've been doing it's been work and school, and in the middle of that, work and school. Grapefruit and lime are my special favorites. Yeah, both so good. What exactly is that device monitoring and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. Hey, it seems like the more people that avoid the seance, the better, because the other day when we did not get any intel and we left, everyone died. Mrs. Joyce, what do you want?
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward.
Oh no, what happened? Did something happen in my room?
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Hmm? By who?
No idea, sir. It was left.
A
when
mystery
nobody was about
package.
to see.
Yo, Ricky. I got a mystery package here. I swear to God, if I open it up and if it's a cup with some red and white goop at the bottom, I'm gonna be pissed.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
I hope it is. What is this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Someone's given me a clue. Regardless of who sent it, I should read this thing. Sunday the 24th. She talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Yeah, that's odd. Monday the 25th. This is a Blue's Clues episode, I think. Yeah, this is Blue's Clues. That's what's happening. Seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. It seems some pages were torn out. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing. She speaks of feelings of dread, and she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. And then she had a bad dream and saw the same symbol we saw in our bad dream. A sigil with dream scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? I want to see you blue skidoo into the family portrait, please. Oh, blue skidoo, you can too. And then imagine I just fade into the background there. Wasn't that kind of what they did? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I Blue's Cluesed. If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there is something there. Now I'm just going to have that stuck in my head. Blue skidoo, you can too. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that, or otherwise useful, by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? Find Miss Dean's room. Saw the new version, but I don't get the same MS Paint vibe. Oh. Thank you for playing the demo. Womp womp. Womp womp. Yo, it's Gem Jars. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it greatly. Womp 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 womp. You know, I would say, because this game has been awesome. This game has been awesome. I would say I would come back tomorrow and load up the save and try to find more intel from the same day. But I think I'm just gonna save it because I'm gonna want to play the full game. We're on a roll with games that I'm like, wait, this is sick. I need to play the full game on launch. So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on playing any more of this till the full game's out, I think. It's Gem Jars. How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. This reminds me of that one game. What one game? You're probably thinking Blueprints. If you're thinking of one game that this is like, it's probably you're thinking of Blueprints. And if that is the case, then yes. This is more linear. Oh, not that? Okay. I was thinking that. But apparently that's not it. It's the other one? What other one? I don't know the other one. What other one you talking about? Yeah, I love the other one. Yeah, of course. Oh, you're talking about the other one. Yeah, the one game. Yeah. Of course. That one other game. It has a Rusty Lake vibe. It does have a Rusty Lake vibe. I have never played through all the Rusty Lake games. Didn't they? I think there's another one that just came out during Next Fest as well, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I need to go through and play all those games. It's been a while since I've done any point and click stuff, and this game just feels like such a nice iteration on the point and click kind of vibe. I really like it. I really like it. Hopefully you guys liked it too. I thought it was a lot of fun. Disco Elysium? Oh, you're thinking Disco Elysium. I never played Disco. Is that also have a lot of like interconnected plots and stories and characters and stuff? I would think so then, right? Based on nothing other than exactly what you just said. It's not point and click, but yeah, okay. Well, I mean, technically this game's not really point and click either, but it's giving me those vibes. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what I'll be playing tomorrow yet. I think I'm still going to be checking out. My thoughts are, tomorrow I'm probably going to check out one more demo from Next Fest, or just something that's come out as a demo in the past few days. So I'll find something for tomorrow. And then I think that next week, starting Monday, I'm going to be starting back up doing some some Celeste runs. We're going to do some Goldens. I think I need to do, I can't remember if I did chapter 1 Golden or not, but we're going to be doing some Celeste starting next Monday. Saturday, Sunday. Saturday's going to be Fortnite night as usual. Sunday, I'm not sure yet. Sunday, I might do something else. We'll see. I'll let y'all know in the Discord. Feel free to hop in there if you're not already. Thank you, of course, everyone, for being here today. I appreciate y'all greatly. This game was awesome. Big win for Séance of Blake Manor. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can't start up a little raid here. Where are we going? We could go to love meeting new people. You wanna go somewhere completely different? Let's go visit this person. I don't even think I ever chatted in their chat. Teague G playing Stardew Valley, it looks like, and they just started their stream, so they're doing looks like a puzzle right now before they actually start playing Stardew. Let's go over there, be hella nice for new people, of course. There's our raid message in the chat. I'm gonna start up a raid here for us, and I will catch ya over in their channel. And yeah, y'all have a great rest of your night, day, wherever you're at in the timeline. I will see you tomorrow for whatever it is I end up doing. Yep, that's all I got for you. Thanks again, everyone. And thanks again, everyone who's been lurking. Thanks everyone who's been chatting. Thanks everyone who gifted subs today. I really appreciate it. Totally unnecessary, but obviously it's appreciated very much. Yeah, we'll put your funds to good use for sure. Anyways, I'll see you all over in Teague's stream. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.